Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. I'm pausing because the more I sit here in this chair, it's almost like I have less words to speak. More and more of what's happening for me is without words. As our thought diminishes, there are feelings, there are experiences, but the words just somehow keep settling for me into the background. I even wondered on my drive in this morning, what words do I have? I feel like they're all used up, but I'm sure there's more to come. It's such an amazing process to sit here. I do no preparation. I don't think about what's coming. I just seem to sit, and there's channels that open, and there's channels that connect with each and every one of you. It's an amazing, mysterious thing that happens. I remember the days in the beginning when we began, when Robert told each one of us it was our turn to be here in front of the camera, and I was absolutely mortified. And it took a little while, and yet there became more of a sense of trust. And there's an excitement that lies in that because you really never know what's going to happen. When we connect to our Creator and Simeon and the outer reaches and all our friends, there's so much access to so much that all bypasses the brain. I just heard, it's not even a memory. I just know that my being here on earth for so many years, from when I was very young, was very shy. It was not easy for me to speak when I was very young. I remember in my 20s jumping into sales because I knew it was a sense of, oh my God, I could never do that, and really scary thought. And it's one of the reasons I did it. And what an amazing experience it was. I'll never forget my first presentation when I was selling textiles, fabrics to architects and designers in San Francisco. And my first presentation, I must have had 20 people sitting in a table just waiting for me to start. And I got through it and was well received. And it was quite an experience. But the beauty of it is that there's really nothing to do. I always felt you had to do something. I actually felt like I had to be somebody else, because just being myself, it didn't even occur to me that that was enough. And yet we're all such incredibly amazing beings when we come here. We have so much to offer, and the uniqueness of each and every one of us is just such an incredible gift. And it just reminds me of this amazing experience I had where I work this beautiful hotel, and I was walking through the lobby. Just at the same moment, a mother was walking into the lobby with her little boy. He must have been, I don't even think he was 2 feet high, little guy. And I felt him. I don't know why. And he got my attention. And next thing I know, we have this unbelievably beautiful staircase that you can only have in a large, grand space. It curves up and around. And this little boy was motioning with his hand. Look at this beautiful, like, I don't know if he probably had words, but I just felt him. He literally took his hand and went like this about the stairs. He felt them. He felt the space. He felt the beauty of it. I was blown away. He was 2. And I started speaking with his mother, and his mother said how he loves beauty. And we were having this conversation. And so just around the corner, there are drawings, architectural drawings of the space, the room, and of the stairs. And so I brought it to their attention. And then the father showed up with another little one in his arms. So the 2-year-old comes over and he's looking. And the father starts to say to him, he's pointing to the drawings and saying, an architect did this. And the little boy looks at his father and he says, no, stairs. Stairs. It was an experience I've never had with a 2-year-old. This awareness, and even his little brother, before I even knew they were together, he was in the arms of his father, and I'd run across him. And there was something about this little boy that I can't put words to. It was in his eyes, it was in his being, it was in his presence. You could feel his unbelievable awareness. So each of us comes with something really special. We all have something unique. And part of the human experience, everything that surrounds us here on planet Earth, all these, just the way it works, the way we're trained early on to fit in, to get along, to belong here. I became very clear that for me that I'm not from here. I've always felt like this was a little bit of a strange place. But to go through this experience, learn how to be here, and then to have a awareness open up. It's been coming for years and years and years through many life experiences, but here at the Advancement Center has been this incredible opening of channels. We get reminders, we get guideposts, and then to know that you've actually provided yourself with each and every one of these. It's kind of mind-blowing. It's like it's been an exercise. We are these brilliant beings. We choose to come here to planet Earth. For many of us, there's a forgetting. There's this clean slate And then it goes and it goes, and then the remembering starts to happen. It can be uncomfortable in moments because it doesn't necessarily fit those forms that we've been shown and taught this is how it is. But once we get past the discomfort, once we stop doubting ourselves and just start to soar in the brilliance and the beauty of who we are and who we were when we arrived, who we've always been. It's like I always love to see the opening of the flower as the one petal opens and opens and opens and reveals this beautiful interior brilliance. It's what each and every one of us gets to experience here. This doubting that I mentioned, it can be rather insidious. I just had it come up for myself. Doubting, judgment, self-judgment. And as you get better at stepping back, stepping away, looking from a distance, you begin to see what's real. That those are just formations of thought that don't belong to you, actually. And as you connect more and more with your creator and you feel that unconditional love and support, you see the smile. And hopefully you get closer and closer to having that own experience in your own self. Because that is where you came from. That is what's real. Right now, I just bathe in the beauty here on planet Earth. As I say, the drive here is so spectacular, and we've had so much rain. Everything is so green and alive. And we're bringing it, each and every one of us, as our flower opens, as we swim in this incredible flow that's just continuing to move through us. This flow is an amazing experience. I can't even describe it. It will lift you. It will let you fly. And the quiet makes me think of flying like a bird through the air. It's quiet as you soar with the wind. And just continue as a bird circles and circles on the wind as it rises higher and higher. Go with this incredible flow. As I say, the words are just disappearing. I just want to leave you there. I don't have any more words. I have this beautiful feeling. I actually feel like I'm floating. As all the beings I feel around me just express to each and every one of you, go for it. Continue to live this amazing life to its fullest. This awareness, this connection will just continue to grow. And like a tree, you just feel your being standing taller and taller. This tree that's so big and so majestic, and yet it can still move with the wind. And it supports everything around it just by being there. So thank you for taking this rather unusual journey with me today. On this note of, I just see fireworks of sparkles everywhere. As once again, we celebrate this beautiful life with these beautiful beings that are here with us. And each and every one of you, each and every one of us sends you the most perfect life, perfect health, and magic future. Thank you for joining me. I am Genya.